Gonna clear some space and then we will dig in, get started. Sorry I'm late. All right, y'all. We are only about 30 seconds in, so I am going to ring the bell. Headphone warning. All right, and we have hit that minute mark. Welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand. This is the Underdog Ministry. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you for kicking it here with me. You guys kick ass, take names. 111 on the clock. All right, so we are going to start with the dice, y'all. Time to shake them up, shake them. All right. Fast is the first word I see. And I'm hearing fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as fuck. Lickety fucking split. Lickety split? We have got tray. Tray. Something about a tray of something, like a tray of food. Fender. Somebody may get in a fender bender or something about the guitar fender. Loud. Okay, so a loud fender, something about a guitar. Loud fender. Pout. Somebody's pouting. Pout. Reroll. Who all's in here with me so far? Hey, Aiden, and we've got JN12GB21MEMF. How's it going? Sir. SIR. REO. REO Speedwagon. The song Time for Me to Fly. Fun. The name Ben is here, and the letter P. All right, so we have got the words fast, tray, fender, loud, pout, sir, REO, as in REO Speedwagon, or could be REO Outfitters, fun, Ben, and P. All right, let's pull out of the basket. Just a couple. I'm only going to grab one handful today because this can get tedious if I pull too many of these. Two handfuls. All right. So we've got the word run right on top. Run. Lies, falsehoods, using untruths to cover their behavior or to achieve and acquire what they want. So basically, somebody is like manipulating, insider trading, current news, I guess. It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye. That's from the movie A Christmas Story. We've got the San Diego Padres. Grand jury indictment could be about this insider trading, the lies and the falsehoods. There's a hidden story. Sixth house is involved, something about somebody's job and coworkers. And their first house, something about somebody's looks or personality. and an ogre. Evidently, somebody is a Shrek looking bitch. A Shrek looking bitch. Yes, evidently that is what the deal is. I don't know why I just heard that with ogre, but somebody's a Shrek looking bitch. Something about somebody's looks or personality, the people that they work with don't like them. And it was all fun and games until somebody loses an eye. There is a hidden story about insider trading. Somebody's telling lies about it. Somebody tried to go on the run, and there's a grand jury indictment. Time for Me to Fly by REO Speedwagon. Fast. Somebody's running. What's the overall energy for the rest of this story? The Fool. Time for Me to Fly. Somebody's about to take a leap of faith. Somebody's about to jump. Somebody is about to start something new, or somebody is innocent. Okay. Let's get shadows out on this. What is lurking? What is the hidden story? What's lurking in the shadows here? I'm great, Aiden. How are you today? I say I'm great, but that's just my story. There's always something in pain, but meditation is here. The shadow is meditation. Bottom of the deck is greed. Somebody's thinking about how greedy they are, or somebody else is. Let's get some tarot on this. So tell me about this new beginning, or somebody being made to look like a fool, or somebody taking a leap of faith. There's a bunch of lies here. There's a grand jury indictment hiding in the background with this hidden story. There's something about insider trading. All fun and games until somebody loses an eye. Nobody thought they'd get caught, but somebody got hurt in the process of this. Could be related to somebody's work, somebody's coworkers. People don't think this person looks the part. They don't like their personality. They are a Shrek looking bitch. They are an ogre. Wheel of Fortune and the Star just flew out together. Well, this is some big energy when you get two majors that just fly out like this. It doesn't matter what somebody looks like. Something my grandma used to tell me all the time. It doesn't matter what you look like, Jennifer Lynn. That's my real name. Betty is my stage name, kind of like Elvira has her real name. But she used to tell me, Jennifer Lynn, you got to have a good personality. Everybody's going to like you if you have a personality. It doesn't matter what you look like. Nobody's going to make fun of you if you have a good personality. Okay. Uh, Evidently, somebody has star quality. It doesn't matter what they look like. It doesn't matter what these people say about them being a Shrek looking bitch. It was all fun and games until somebody loses an eye. Somebody's about to have a turn of events, a turn of fate, a positive outcome here, an unexpected positive outcome. Somebody's really deeply thinking about how they treated somebody, about how greedy they were with this insider trading. Oh, and another major, we got temperance, and how chill somebody actually was when going through whatever they were going through here. These lies, these falsehoods, these coworkers. Tell me about the grand jury indictment, please. Something's happening fast. Oh, see? Hidden story. This is being kept from the public. This is a secret convening of the grand jury here. It's been hidden from the public. And there is going to be an outpouring of emotion when it comes to this, when people find out about this. I'm not sure if this is positive emotion or negative emotion yet, but in the upright, I'm going to say there's going to be an upwelling of public support for another person here. Partnerships offered, or love offers, or companionships. So there's somebody here that's about to come forward with an outpouring of affection or support. Somebody that walked away or turned their back on you in the past. Let's get an oracle on that. Somebody that turned away or turned their back on you in the past. Walked away from you, left you behind. They didn't want to do that with that being in the reverse. Somebody didn't want you to walk away. So we've got fulfillment in the limbo position. Hmm. It's like no, somebody didn't want you to go after what you wanted. And it was all fun and games until somebody loses an eye. It's like you could only get so far. You're being kept from going higher. You're supposed to keep going lower with this in limbo. Somebody's trying to make you keep going lower and lower and lower here instead of elevating. It was all fun and games until somebody loses an eye. You're just an ogre, just a Shrek looking bitch. 3 cards just flew out. Just a Shrek looking bitch. Flip them all in the order that they came. We've got the warrior, focus in reverse, and understanding. So this warrior card, you've got somebody in your corner here. Focus in reverse. Somebody that lost sight of a situation or lost sight of a goal or lost sight of the point of something. And now there's some sort of they get it. They understand now. This person understands how everything that you went after, everything that you tried to pour into your own Ace of Cups, it's been blocked. You've been forced to stay like something about below the bar. Like you're not supposed to set the bar so high. You're supposed to keep setting it lower and lower. This is the expectation of people in your work. You're not supposed to set a high expectation for yourself because it makes them look bad for not wanting to raise their own bar. It's kind of weird. It's like the opposite of inspiring. It's like, how dare you show people it can be done a different way or a better way or an easier way, or that people can actually accomplish things, um, that you're still willing to work hard even if it like drives you into the ground. Self-preservation in reverse, even if you drive yourself into the ground. They don't like this about you. Taking up arms. People are starting to defend you. This warrior person here, you've got somebody in the background. You're getting through to this person. They're finally starting to understand what's going on with you. I don't know. Let's find out more about it. Let's find out about these coworkers, shall we? Tell me about this first house or the sixth house of coworkers and the first house of looks, personality. Why does what somebody looks like have to do with their work quality, their work product, whether or not they have the right visual for something? What does that have to do with it? Tell me about these coworkers. Okay, you make them look shabby. These people might be not grateful because if they're in the same work as you or doing what you do and they're struggling, they don't want you to succeed. They want you to stay down where the bar is low. They don't see their ability to instead of bend over backwards to fit underneath the bar to jump it as a hurdle. And these people might have drinking issues, problems staying on track. They might make bad decisions. They might drink too much, eat too much. They might make decisions in a snap moment and it's not the right one. Justice in reverse. There's that indictment. This is the secret indictment. That's what's going on with these people. I think that the people that wanted to hold you down are now having their funds frozen legally. There's some sort of backstory about insider trading here, and there is a legal situation, and these people want you to be in it with them, and you're not. Truth. Man, my coffee's got me today. My nerves are shot today, too. My hands don't tend to work great. Oh, we got the 4 wands here. So the truth is, these people are struggling. The people that wanted you to be down and set the bar low with them. Um, these people are having issues with the truth coming out, with the justice system, like catching up to them, basically. These people were celebrating, they were super happy when it was you that they were having fun making sure that you got held back. I don't think these people realized that what they were doing was illegal. Oh, Emperor in reverse. This is somebody that tried to dominate. Somebody that tried to like put another person under their thumb, beneath them. You can't make it over that hurdle because it's a limbo. You're supposed to bend over backwards. You're not supposed to go over. You're not supposed to go above. You're supposed to go low. Hold, please. You're supposed to go low, but this is what you did instead. You stood on your own. You stood out. You held your head high. You took care of the things that you needed to take care of. And now things are kind of aligning for you in a way that's not working for these people. They're in the 5 of Pentacles energy. And they're like, these are people that are kind of out, ass out in the cold, finances frozen. And you're making something look easy, even if it's a struggle. You jumped over the hurdle and they want to bend over backwards and they keep having to bend farther and farther and farther to get under the bar, right? The bar's been set so low, you got to basically crawl on your belly to get beneath it at this point. So you just stepped over. You rose above. Let's get an oracle. So another round of oracle here. Somebody wants to be addressed as sir, but they are in some sort of um, power grab energy instead of respect earning energy. Okay. This person is the type to pout if they don't get the proper respect. I'm getting Rodney Dangerfield right now. I get no respect. No respect. Got 4 cards that just flew out. One at a time. We have courage, guides, divine masculine, and soulmate. So what does that have to do with this? Run. It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye. I'm going to show you who's an ogre. We have got somebody that's getting um like a puffed up chest. Somebody that's starting to be um provoked right now. Their guides are infusing them with some sort of, I'm getting the cowardly lion from the Wizard of Oz after he got all gussied up and curled up and he's gonna roof and he's gonna poof and he's gonna roof. Okay, somebody is realizing who they are here. This divine masculine is realizing that somebody is in their soulmate energy, and I think it's the person that's being forced to like conform to something they can just like step over and around. It's not even an obstacle to them. This divine masculine is part of this group. That's no good. Part of this group. I think they're being investigated. Tell me about the indictment. And tell me about this divine masculine, please. You didn't look the part for somebody or something. You didn't look right. You were a Shrek looking bitch. Somebody called someone a Shrek looking bitch. I don't know why that's like in my. That's too many cards. That's like 15 cards. I'm not taking all of those. Just one or two, please. Five of Wands. Okay, so this is somebody that's like a drama starter in the background. This is like somebody that really wanted to just cause conflict and hardship for you, right? Hurdles, but you were supposed to bend over backwards and go low underneath them instead. You walked or jumped a timeline here. King of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries energy. Wow. Hold, please. Look at the look on this man's face. Run. Just run. Whoever this person is was part of this background and he has changed track. This is a divine masculine that is going for the throat. Who this grand jury indictment is secret because this person is testifying. This is the warrior, this King of Wands energy. This is somebody coming in to defend another person that's been just basically broken. And it's fast. Ace of Pentacles. So there's an opportunity. They're going to seize the moment. I'm hearing fucking carpe diem, seize the day, bitches. Um, this person's going to take some sort of opportunity to come give you the truth, give you the offer, serve some sort of, and their strength in reverse. This person can't hold off anymore. I'm hearing the song Weak by SWV or SWV. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control, and something takes over me in a daze, and I'm so amazed at whatever. That song. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This person's not working with these people anymore. They're not going to work with these people anymore. Not with these poor ethics, weak-minded, weak-willed, and like they're going to be destitute. All these people that are stuck in this Five of Pentacles energy, they're frozen out by the courts. This man is standing up. They're stepping up. They're fighting some sort of something in the background. We've got the King of Wands energy. We've got divine masculine energy. We've got this warrior energy. And you know what? If this person is being, this Nine of Pentacles is being called some sort of Shrek looking bitch, guess what? Shrek needed a looking like a Shrek looking bitch. That's why Fiona turned into what she turned into, her true form. Somebody needs to get angry. Somebody needs to be an ogre. Somebody needs to show their ugly side right now. They need to quit worrying about what everybody at work thinks about their looks and personality, and they need to show the truth. They need to show their strength here. Somebody needs to hit it out of the park. You get one at bat here, is what I'm hearing. One at bat. Tell me about the loud fender. Somebody might just play guitar. This person. Somebody has some sort of guilt. Might be what's holding this person back from coming forward with this Ace of Pentacles, because they knew they were part of all this. They just don't want to admit it. Denial in reverse. Failure in reverse. Somebody wants to redeem themselves from being a part of this. They thought this was like a winning situation. They thought that it was going to turn out for the best and purpose in reverse. The reasons behind why they did what they did is why they feel like shit. They don't want to admit they were embarrassed because somebody called you a Shrek looking bitch. They couldn't accept you. They couldn't just like, I don't know, stick up for you or something. We've got perseverance in the reverse. This person didn't think that maybe you had it in you to go the distance or to make it through something or to persevere through something. Um, but it's looking like you're the last one standing here because you jumped the hurdles instead of bending over backwards to fit underneath, to go low. You instead took the fast track over and above instead of going low. You decided to run the course instead of, like, I don't know, crawling. You're the last one standing. This person that's sticking up for you is like in the background. We've got the warrior, the divine masculine, the king of wands. We have got somebody here that is mad. It's time to run. This person is upset. Cosmic order. Their life is not going to feel right until they do what's right here. Like, everything got shaken up. They may have lost everything. This person may feel um like everything's tangled in a knot and they can't unravel it. Artemis, goddess of light. Wow, this person's actually seeking some sort of guidance. And I don't think it's from spirit necessarily. It is indirectly because this person, I don't know how much they believe as much as they've had to fight. Okay. I don't know that they believe in divinity, but this person, um, they're connecting to source somehow here. They're protected by something with Artemis here. They're being shown the way. I think it might just be a flicker of light for this person. Okay. I don't think they believe too much in anything other than their own brute strength here. But this person absolutely has guides to be a protector in the way that this person's about to step up. It's divinely led. Zeus, supremacy. This person's going to earn this Sir title. They're going to be showing exactly how powerful they are and how powerful their guides are. The influence this person is going to have is going to be like a bolt of lightning. This person, this person, um, they're not loud. They strike and then the thunder happens. This person knows to wait. They don't rumble. They don't rumble. They hit fast and they hit hard. And the aftermath is where all the noise is because they know this person's seasoned. They don't believe they're divinely guided. They just think that they have wisdom and their intellect gets them through, but their guides give them the inspiration to tap in to that knowledge. We've got Athena, protectress, and Chiron, woundedness. This person is being guided not only by Artemis but Athena. They have a flicker of light and they are compelled to protect another person who they see as being attacked from the shadows by other people. They're pointing the finger while somebody is downtrodden here. They're saying, "Oh my God, this is a Shrek looking bitch. Banish them, banish them to the swamp." There's somebody here that's going to be moved like lightning to protect somebody else, and it's not going to be a conscious decision. There's reunion at the bottom of the deck. Is this somebody that you know from the past? Somebody you know from the past. Somebody that wants respect. With Sir here, something about time for me to fly. This person might come in quickly and like want to for lack of a better term, it's like the chariot rushing in or Captain Save-A-Ho, like swoop, the damsel in distress. But I'm not sure this is necessarily a romantic thing. Oops, hold on. We've got the Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords and then the Three of Wands. So somebody's watching and waiting and being stealthy and strategizing for just the right moment to strike. Okay. Just the right moment to strike. We got the Hangman and the Ten of Swords, and then one more flew over here under the camera that's not flipped over yet. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They're waiting for just the right moment to strike, for somebody to get caught in their own fucking trap. They're going to put their own sword in their back, and that's when this person is not going to hold back. They're not going to be reserved. They're going to come in like gangbusters, and they're probably going to come unglued here. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. This person's invested. They're invested deeply in this work. They're invested, and this is something that they're going to put a lot of effort into here. They're going to make somebody really feel the weight of their power. And it's like, this is going to be someone that is quiet. People might say that this person pouts a lot, they frown a lot. This person's in thought a lot. Okay. This person is thinking about a way to bring some fun into this Nine of Pentacles life, but they have to wait for the right moment to strike here. And I don't know if they're going to strike the people that they're in court with and nobody's expecting it, or if this person's going to make a power move when it comes to this Nine of Pentacles energy. Either way, there's a lot of dark shadow in here. There's a lot of dark energy. We're going to find out what the poison of the situation is and what the antidote to it is. Please don't jump over here from the couch, kitty. Don't do it. Don't. You just lay down right there. Give me just a second, guys. She's really going to try this. And it might knock the camera over and everything. You just stay right there. Thank you. Okay. What the poison of the situation is and what the antidote is. So we know there's somebody testifying in court or going to strike while the iron is hot. This is a person that is pretty calm. People don't anticipate this level of fervor from this man, this King of Wands energy. That courage is going to hit, and they're going to step into this divine masculine energy, warrior energy, as soon as somebody is caught in their own trap. As soon as somebody puts that last sword in their own back, then they're going to rush in. We've got Baneberry. Just ask. That was one of the themes of one of my channeled messages today, was ask. If you don't know something, you can't walk up to somebody and be like, hey, tell me about your life. It's probably none of your fucking business to be gossiping about it in the background. Okay. So Baneberry came out here. The poison of this situation. All right. Baneberry. The energy of Baneberry is lurking, concealed, and expelling. It's called Bugbane, Herb Christopher, or Toad Root. This root has been used in folk remedies to treat headaches, coughs, colds, and joint inflammation. The berries are extremely poisonous when ingested, but can be used to make a rich black dye when crushed and macerated. In magical and historical uses, it can be used in binding spells. The plant has a peculiar, odious smell that's very attractive to toads. Okay, so we've got somebody here that's gossiping in the background that thinks that they can sniff out some information. This person doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. They can't even come to the source and just ask. The poison Bainberry has seen bossy and demanding people get their own way and does not like this behavior. So they will act meek and compliant to feel superior. They will nod and smile and say everything is okay when asked, but later complain about not being considered. They will also sneakily go behind people's backs to get their way. Bainberry is quite manipulative and doesn't like asking for what they want outright. They conceal their needs and desires by hinting and indirect questioning, but all they really need to do is just ask. The antidote to the poison. It's true that being bossy and demanding isn't nice, but neither is it good to be meek and sneaky. This plant medicine is a lesson in speaking up and not hiding your wants and needs. Bainberry is allowed to state what they want and would like. We all are, but when we let it go, knowing that we have stated our case and that our preferences have been heard and may be considered, Bainberry has expressed and been true to themselves, and in the end, this is what really matters. So here's the deal. This gossiping behind somebody's back. They look like a Shrek looking bitch. Oh my God. This and that and the other thing. We're gonna block this person's work. They don't fit the part. We're gonna block their fast track. We're gonna raise the hurdles so we can have an easier time bending over backwards and going low, and they have to jump even higher, even harder, run faster. Okay. These are the people that want to be addressed with some sort of respect. These are the people that are misusing their authority. This is that emperor in reverse energy. Um, there is one person in this group of coworkers, or on the job, or in your career field, okay, that don't think another person looks the part, fits the part, but they are tailor made for the part. Somebody is watching and waiting in the background. Somebody is being sneaky. They're waiting for just the right time. Their strategy is to let somebody get caught in their own trap, to put the last sword in their own back, and then they are not going to hold back. They're going to strike lightning fast, and they're going to come in defense of whoever has been oppressed or um, marginalized here. And the deal is, all of this could have been avoided had somebody just asked a simple question. Is this true? Is that true? Did XYZ happen? Are you so and so? Do you know what happened here? Were you involved in this situation? Did you work here? Did you work there? There's no questions been asked here. There's a lot of supposition. There's a lot of gossip. And it was all fun and games until somebody loses an eye. And I'm thinking somebody lost their third eye. They lost their access to their abilities here. I think somebody is keeping something hidden, that they were involved in some sort of insider trading or insider information within a group of coworkers. There's a lot of lies and falsehoods that have been spoken about another person in order to maybe take what belongs to another person, like within a work group. I'm getting like partners in a law firm, or partners in a business trying to take from the other person, or a group of people under a legal umbrella that are trying to take from another person who doesn't know they're still under that legal umbrella or ever were. There's some sort of grand jury indictment going about this to see who's going to jail. All right, somebody might be going on the run. This person could be a San Diego Padres fan, or San Diego could be related here. So we need to just ask instead of gossip, because it's poisonous to wag tongues and not get direct information. All right. We've got somebody that's waiting for another person to get caught in their own trap. They are wise enough. They are led by guides, and they don't understand that that's what's going on, because this person is not cognizant to working with guides. Okay. But this is a divine energy here. This is somebody who sees themselves as some sort of gifted individual, like they can make shit shake, right? When they strike, you don't hear it until after the fact, just like lightning. This person waits for the right moment And I think that they feel like they owe this Nine of Pentacles like a debt of gratitude, some sort of, I don't know, restoration or restitution, I think is the word I'm looking for. They may have taken a lot or blocked a lot for this Nine of Pentacles energy. The Shrek looking bitch, because somebody is an ogre, right? They're scary, they're ugly. I think this is somebody's soulmate. I don't think that people realize that they're talking Shrek when they're calling somebody a Shrek looking bitch. This is somebody who's about ready to run the swamp, literally. They're ready to get their hands dirty. They're ready to get into the nitty gritty with this situation and show everybody, boom, what happens when lightning strikes in the swamp. Gonna light some shit on fire, I think. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Oh my God, you guys, that was kind of a good reading. I kind of like the energy, but I kind of don't. Like this person was involved in holding another person back for greed, like for money. They really thought on it. They worked on it. It was something that was for, it was premeditated. I'll just say that. All right. They knew what they were going to do. They knew what they were a part of. What they didn't anticipate was being Shrek to the Shrek looking bitch. I guess Fiona's a princess, whether or not she's ugly or not. I guess the look doesn't matter. I think the work matters. I think that the way that this person interacts matters. I think that they're, I don't know, everything that was held back from them, instead of going low to get under that bar where it was easy because, it had been lifted a little bit for these people to be able to stay low and make the hurdle high for you. You stepped over them, you ran over them with grace. And I think that somebody is about ready to have a big fat pout session. Somebody is a spoiled brat. Somebody is pouting because this person is going to turn, I think. We got a grand jury indictment that is secret here. We've got something about a loud fender. We've got fun, fast, Trey, pout, sir, REO, Ben, and the letter P. All right, you guys, I'm going to close the reading there. And just remember, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. And Betty's going to ring the bell to clear the energy. Headphone warning. Hey, Sugar Puff. Yes, ma'am, the Shrek looking bitch. I'm glad to see you too. I'll be back this evening, y'all, for another live read, probably, after dinner time. And it is Pacific Standard Time right now, so it's 9:22 in the morning on May 27th. So we will see you probably in less than 12 hours. All right, y'all. Have a good day.